What I'm getting is it's not that I'm not hearing as good as I should. I'm in fine-tuning mode, figuring out the right frequencies for me, and that's why I'm being annoyed by certain sounds, and that's why some of them I can't hear properly, so I need to raise the volume. But it's because they're not the right frequency for me.
So you're naturally blocking out anything that's not resonating. It's not the correct frequency. It's just turning it down.
I feel it's because I'm gonna be at some point clairaudient, but finding the right level, like adjusting myself.
Is there anything that you can do to aid and assist with that clairaudience to come online more?
Continue the meditation. It's about setting the actions, more actions toward what I want and what I actually am, the more I activate. Getting the image of the car, like how do you expect the car to drive if you don't switch on the key,
The,
you know?
the ignition.
Yeah, the ignition, yes. And through meditation, it's like
What additional help does that give then with the meditation? How does that give the body the ignition? Does it bring in more energy?
it's aligning with the information within.
It's
It feels
aligning,
like concentrating at the beginning, but actually, I'm in that state more often without me noticing it necessarily.
allowing the flow
Mm.
to come through.
Without trying, just be, basically.
She's been working with the breath work. Is that a good one for her? Or are there others which might be better?
And sound frequency, and
Sound frequency.
yes,
So would that be singing bowls, working with those?
yes, tuning forks.
Tuning books, etc. Okay. So she feels that there's another layer of spiritual awakening that she's going through at the moment. What's the best way that she can help that? Is there anything else, or is it just the meditation and being in nature?
Eat more vegetables to
So
ground,
she needs to ground more.
to connect more with the earth, eating more earth food.
So more fruits and vegetables.
Yes. And when you said the meditation that I've started doing and the nature walk, I get the movement like finally, like this, like ah, finally, yes, she listened. No pun intended, but yes, I am on the right path this way.
She was wondering if she would be able to see more with her third eye or hear more. You said that she's working towards being clairaudient. Do you feel that she'll get more visions as well, or will the clairaudience be her strength?
The knowing will always be the dominant one. The
Hmm.
unknowing. The audience is coming soon. The clairvoyance will come at some point, but it's not for now. There is a process she needs to go through. Evolution process.
Evolution.
Mm. Healing and evolution.
So it's a spiritual evolution. Mm.
It's a physical energy that is also needed.
Right, okay. So within the physical, she does work with the collective.
Yes.
Hmm. Beautiful. So that's why she gets a lot of people come
Yes.
to
They
her
need to
house.
feel her energy.
Hmm.
They need to connect to it because her energy, her being is healing. They can connect to some aspects of it, and that is already healing and soothing. She needs to work on herself and heal herself more. She needs to be made uncomfortable so that she can explore other routes
Do you mean other routes to her own self-healing?
and also her abilities.
Okay. So that's these feelings of discomfort that she's been experiencing is to encourage her to go within so that she can
Yes,
do her own spiritual evolution.
yes.
Beautiful, thank you. So what has been causing this sweet tooth? Can you tell us what
Discomfort.
is that the
That
discomfort?
discomfort is expressing itself through the food.
Is there anything the higher self can do for her to learn to channel that differently or to get her comfort in a different way?
And we ask for some help and from whomever could help rewrite the neural pathways.
Hmm.
Because it's very much in her conditioning.
So
That's
it's
how she was raised.
yeah, so it's learnt behavior that she's got from this lifetime. That's her coping
Yes,
mechanism when she feels discomfort that she goes back into that patterning.
yes.
Are we able to have help to rewrite those neural pathways? Is that possible? How would that be best done? Can we do that now? Or could the higher self do that for her in her sleep time? Or is this something that she needs to train her brain into a different way of thinking to learn new habits?
Yeah, she can do that on herself. We can help too.
That's what I was getting. I was hearing all of the above.
Whenever there is a craving, when there is a need to eat, this is her cue to look into it from a different perspective, to not go with the temptation of the easy way, but
Mm-hmm.
go through the struggle,
Mm-hmm.
sit with the discomfort and look into it. Maybe journal, maybe write, maybe even voice message about it if it helps. Go for a
Mm-hmm.
walk, cuddle the dog, just to start, but stay in the discomfort and allow yourself to explore what it means to be so uncomfortable, wanting something that you know is going to harm you, that you know is not right, and that you know that deep down is not what you want. There is some learning in here, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what she craves, the learning.
So is this the root cause of all addictive behavior for us humans collectively? Or is
Everyone
this,
has some learnings for their own discomfort according to where they are on their path. And we haven't been taught how to manage this discomfort besides going through the easy comfort. She criticizes a lot immediate satisfaction.
yeah.
For example, you want sushi. Press a few buttons on your phone and you order sushi. Half an hour later, you have sushi. How easy was that? Instead of maybe learning to make it, or the pleasure to go out and go have it outside. That's a silly example, but we all find very easy. Everything is easy. But as we have all our processes made so easy, we're not learning anymore. We're not growing anymore. We're just stagnating.
Yeah.
And that's what she's doing when she goes for her craving for sweet food. She's actually stagnating. She's not elevating herself the way she wants to elevate herself. She's going through a full contradiction with herself without even noticing it because it's hard and she's not noticing and she's realizing it now as we're speaking that she is victimizing herself and that role she doesn't want to play. She has been playing it without being aware of it, but now she's being made aware of that. But it's too strong for me. I just need it. I can't control it. No, you can control it. You can control it. Face it, sit with it, let it be, but don't go with it. You can control it. Our mind is so powerful. We can. We've been taught that it's too difficult to fight our addictions, to fight those negative things that are impacting us. It's not. That's another way we have been brainwashed again. Like, oh, poor person, she's addicted. No, it's not poor person. It's like, yeah, technically everyone can be subject to addiction, but it takes mind power, it takes knowing, it takes education to make us realize that we are stronger than it. But from the moment we even call ourselves addicted, we are losing our sovereignty because we are saying that this substance or this item or this whatever is having power over me. No, we have the power, but we need to remember that we have the power always. She's all about sovereignty. Since she's been a child, teenager, she's been fighting for her sovereignty every time from a different level, of course. But that's been a topic for her whole life. And even now that she claims herself to be not fully yet, but almost there, she still had aspects of herself that were not sovereign. And we are happy to show her that this was one of them. But that's good. She is coming back to her sovereignty. And she's going progressively to realize over these next few years how much power she has. Like everybody, everyone has that power.
So with the sound healing, would that be better than the breath work for allowing her to continue to release this? Would that be more comfortable, or are they both equally good techniques for helping her to connect with those emotions for releasing?
The breath work to release, the sound to realign. Been looking into the frequencies as well, scalar frequencies, the energy enhancement systems. She's being pushed to do more of this and to maybe acquire a machine and to have at her home. This is good. This will help the healing. Her intuition, we're telling her that this is going to help so much more her clients who come to see her in person. It is part of the healing process and it will help, it will multiply by like 100 the healing, or 100, 1,000, 1 million, a lot.
Wow,
The
beautiful.
healing process.
So one of these scalar frequency machines.
Yes. Yes, as you bathe into that beautiful frequency, She understood the process from an energetic perspective, but she always struggles to explain it with words. She was trying to explain it to her partner, and she just couldn't find the words because she's not a scientific person, or she doesn't function with her brain. She functions with her heart. But with her heart, she understood that it is right, it is helpful, it is good. As you raise the frequency in which you bathe yourself, your whole body, then your cells in the body can to align with that, and whatever cell does not align with that is a cell that could not, because it was defectuous, it was ill, it was not right, so that one gets
transmuted. So is this similar to when you play nice music to water and you watch the patterns that it makes under a
yes,
microscope?
yes, exactly, yes,
Beautiful. So that would be
yes,
happening with the body structure. So it'd be
yes,
realigning it. Oh, that's so beautiful. But she was feeling that she was perhaps healing the whole collective line, the genetic line, the lineage. It was more than just her own personal healing. So is that the case of where we are in this time and space, that we're healing that whole lineage behind us, bringing it
yes.
into resolution now?
Yes, you spoke about it earlier together, how many of us are here to heal the lineage. It's part of many, many journeys at the moment. Again, it is very much linked to the feminine energy. I think all of it is about the feminine energy. If you're not a mother, a wife, a daughter, a sister, what are you as a
Yeah.
woman? And the woman has learned to define herself through all of these roles, but
Yeah.
never through who she truly is. And it's time to define yourself through who you truly are, independently from any of the roles, even from the role of a healer. What are you? What is feminine energy? What is it all about? What can it do? What does it need? How can it be fulfilled? She needs to investigate all of this. The more you'll express yourself, the more you heal yourself, the more you allow yourself to be you, the more everything will flow. Stop with the but. You are creating your own limits. Just go and do it and keep trusting. This is the real trust. This is the real surrender. Just do it. It will be absolutely fine.